Hi everybody, this is Christopher Moss here from prointernetmarketing.co.uk, and this is video 6 in the Market Samurai tutorials section, and on this one we're focusing on the rank tracker feature of Market Samurai. So I've got my project now. We've moved on. I was doing Lego Harry Potter stuff in the previous videos, but I've moved on a little bit because this section actually requires that you have a domain that you own. And so I've had to use one of mine. Now this is one of my old web pages. Unbelievably, actually, it's coming up with a Harry Potter related keyword. Don't know if that's something that Google actually do, that they track how you search. That's either very coincidental, or that just proves how evil Google are by monitoring what you're searching for and stuff. But anyway, this is one of my old web pages. It's one of the web pages that I actually learned how to do niche marketing on. It's an Amazon affiliate blog, and basically, I'm just using this to demonstrate really how to use the rank tracker. So we've got our project created, the G-Shock project, and now we want to go into rank tracker. Now, just been having a play on this section, and it's changed, and it's changed actually. In my opinion, it's not as good as it was. This is one thing that you will find with Market Samurai, is they change stuff quite frequently, and you sort of get no say in what they change. Sometimes even certain bits break for a while. At the moment today, the SEO competition module seems to be broken. It'll get fixed, but right now it seems to be crashing the product, so I'm not actually able to do a video on that at the moment. That was going to be video 5, so I've had to skip that one and jump onto this now. I just want to make you aware that sometimes stuff does go wrong with Market Samurai, and if you go on the forums, you'll see a lot of people bitching and moaning about the stuff that goes wrong with it. The actual product itself is really cool, so you kind of have to just put up with it. It's never finished, as they leave the beta thing in, which seems to be the cool thing to do. But it's not even a version 1 product, so they're sort of at the whims of Google as much as the rest of us are. So you just have to bear with them. Sometimes bits of it do break, and they do change stuff. So anyway, like I said, I've been through this section, and I just want to show you how it's changed and explain what it does. So the rank tracker actually it goes off to the search engines that you tell it. So by default, Google is the only one selected, but you can also fire off the same stuff to Yahoo, Bing, and phrase match results. God knows, never use it. I explained that in one of the other videos, video 4 I think it is, and it's not a fan of that. Generally, I just leave it as is. I only really use this on sites that are very sort of high priority for me. I was doing this for my G-Shock stuff, but unfortunately my computer crashed a while back, and I lost all my keyword research data. As you can imagine, that was a bit of a bad time for me. Lost a bit of my hair that week, I think, as well. But anyway, backlink source. Moving on, you can either do Yahoo, Site Explorer, or this Majestic. Now, Majestic SEO, I have to admit, I don't know if Market Samurai are in any way related, if it's the same company or whether they're in bed with them or whatever, but they use this Majestic company for quite a lot of their stuff these days. Now, I'll explain a little bit more about that in a minute. I'll come back to that. Majestic Index, historic or fresh. This is just where you get the data from, basically, whether you want it to be very current or sort of historical trending data. Let's leave it at historic. This is slightly different from when I used to use this quite heavily, but basically all you do is you add your domain in. Oh, put the wrong stuff in there. I don't want that. Let's just grab the domain again. And if we do a search depth of top 100, again, that's the default. I'm not changing anything there. If you're not in the top 100, you're nowhere really. So just clicking update rank data, and away it goes and finds the stuff. Should be pretty quick, and indeed it was. Don't know why it doesn't show it by default, but just click show domains, and so it's brought back my domain. You can obviously put in a big bulk list of them, and it's going off and querying. From what I remember, it used to actually query based on the search that you've put in there, but for now it just seems to be. Let's see, we add a keyword. Let's see where we're going with this. So keywords. Right, I just quickly jump back to what I did there. Sorry. So this is the domain that I want Market Samurai to actually worry about, concern itself with, right? So once I've got my domain in there and I've done a search for, I've updated the data that it searches on. So come back to that in a sec. In fact, no, we'll cover this now. Right. So basically what it's saying is I've got 144 pages indexed. So if you look at my web page, you might be thinking, well, Chris, how the hell have you got 144 pages indexed? Was it 144? Yep. When I've had a look through your web page and you've only got like 10 articles, and it's not even been updated in that long. You naughty boy. Well, I'll explain how that actually happens because it's quite cool. Google will come across your web page and it'll say, okay, I found a page here. This bit down here is the bit that you want to be watching here. I found the web page and it's got a thing about a radio control, G-Shock GWM56000, whatever, watch, right? Very good. So that's one page that's indexed, and I got another one, and that's the same page there. So I'm not going to do anything about that, but that's a duplicate. So that's cool. They've got 3 pages there that are indexed, and you add them up, and you probably come to about 15, 20 pages. Like, well, okay, the guys just Google's just told me they've got 144 pages indexed. Well, actually, it also indexes stuff like your tags as a separate page, as you can see down the bottom there. Each one of these comes up as a separate page, so it actually goes through and indexes all of these as a separate page. So this is why tags are quite popular on blogs, and indeed, I actually came up with a tool. It's not live yet, but it will be by the time that you see this video. But if you go to my web page, it'll be at the top of my web page as well on the menu bar. And go to quick tags. I'll show you in a second where it will be. Let's fire up this page. It's nice and speedy. It will be up here, but it's not at the moment because I've not actually uploaded the video that I've done, the help video, yet, so that's why it's not live. But so what this tool does is if I have this page and just want to grab, this is explained more in the other video, but for now I'll just grab all the text and I'll paste it in and get me my tags, and it'll go off and do its thing, and it'll come back with a list of relevant tags to that post. So I would then paste in, maybe not all of those, but like I say, you'll see when you actually go through, and then what Google will do is it will go through your blog. Sorry, what your blog will do is make a separate page out of each one of these tags. So you would have gshockWatches.co.uk/tags/Kennedy_space_center. Seems highly irrelevant, but Google will actually index that as a separate page, providing that you've got enough keywords on your page to make a tag page out of that. So you can grow your index size, your index count, by actually having more pages, using stuff like tags and categories and stuff. You can substantially grow the amount of indexable pages by doing cool stuff, and that's why WordPress is one of the most popular solutions for doing this sort of stuff, because it sort of grows your site for you without you actually having to do that much work. As a little side tip there. So looking at backlinks, what does this mean? Well, it's basically other sites on the internet that are linking back to you, whether they're sites that you own, sites that you've traded links with, or sites that you've gained a link from organically. Like in my case, I get quite a lot of forum guys sort of linking to my posts, and those are links that I've not done any work to get other than provided relevant content to them. So that's one of the secrets really to internet marketing as well. You've got to provide decent content, and you'll grow sort of naturally anyway. You don't want to be doing all the backlink stuff yourself. So the next one is PageRank. Now, I pay virtually zero attention to PageRank. Some people think it's the Bible. I personally give it almost no relevance. I've got pages that are PageRank 3, 4, 5, even a PageRank 6, and the PageRank 6 site gets less traffic than one of my PageRank 2 sites. So, it depends on your niche, depends on the competition, stuff like that. But I pay so little attention to PageRank these days that it's almost not worth mentioning. And lastly, as I've already updated my rank data, go to my graph, and this, if I had all my archive data, you would see in the past a trend line from whether it's going up or down, a bit like a stock market type thing, where you can see the growth of your web page over certain amounts of days and times and stuff. Now, it'd be pretty cool if Market Samurai actually sort of automatically generated this data for you, so that you don't have to remember to do it yourself. And if you've got like, I don't know, I've got like 300 or 400 domains, you're not going to be going in here every day and clicking update for each different project. So in some ways that's a bit crappy. It depends on how many sites you've got and how keen you are to do this. It can be quite cool if you just want to keep track of your site for like 30 days or something, but you know, you've got to log in every day and click that button. It can get a pain in the arse. So I'm going to actually finish off this video here, and the next video will be all about how to do keyword monitoring for these domains. So it get pretty cool after this. Hope this has been informative to you, and I look forward to seeing you in the second part of this series.